यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्री विजयो भूतिः ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम. If you want to read the Gita, the Bhagavad Geeta, you should not start with the first shloka of the first chapter. Rather, you should start with the last shloka of the last chapter. That means you should start with the 78th verse shloka of the last, that is 18th chapter. Why I am telling you this? Because whenever we start something new, if you are a new person who is going to read the Gita, it must be in your mind, why should I read it? And if you have a good conviction, if you have a good logic, then you will have complete devotion in understanding it. Normally, having just a reading of the Gita is not sufficient. It will be of no use at all. The Bhagavad Gita is the most accepted, most read scripture in the world. It is read beyond the ideology. It is read by all, not only by Hindus or any particular sect. It is read by one and all. And you know, it is read and understood and preached all over the world. So when it comes to our mind, why should we read it? The answer is there in the last sloka. What does it say? Yatra yogeshwarah Krishno, yatra partho dhanurdharah, tatra sri vijayo bhutih, dhruva nitir matir mama. Understand it? It says, Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno, means wherever there is Lord Krishna, who is the master of yogas. There are 18 types of yogas described in the whole Bhagavad Gita. And he is the master of all the yogas. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno, yatra partho dhanurdharah. And where there is Arjuna, his other name is Parth. So where there is Arjuna, who is the master of archery, symbolically, he is not only the master of archery, he is the master of war. If you go in the deep, you will understand it. So if you want to become the master of war of your life, you have to be like Arjuna. So, yatra yogeshwarah Krishno, yatra partho dhanurdharah, tatra sri. That means there will be goddess Lakshmi, Vijayo, victory. Sri Vijayo bhuti, that means prosperity. Dhruva nitir matir mama. Dhruva means beyond dot, continuously. Nitir matir mama, righteousness. Niti means morality, righteousness. So, summing up all the words in this sloka, it says that where there is Lord Krishna, where there is great archer Arjuna, there will be prosperity, goddess Lakshmi, that means wealth, righteousness. It will be beyond doubt, prosperity, everything will be there. So it is not a just religious scripture. You have to understand it that whatever your profession is, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a lawyer, an engineer, an IT professional, whatever you are doing, you are a businessman, you are an agriculturist, whatever you are, if you go to the shelter of the Bhagavad Gita, it is my humble request also that you should read. And it is my conviction. You'll get solution to all the problems of your life. This is the one sloka When we understand and read and delve into the different slokas, those slokas can be understood and their teachings can be applied in the day-to-day life also. I do it. And that's why I have a different approach of life. So again, I'll tell you, Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdara, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhuti, Dhruva Nitirmate Mama. So now you have the logic that if you read the Gita, if you understand the lessons preached therein by the Lord Krishna, you will certainly get these aspects of life. You will get wealth, you will get prosperity, you will get victory, and you will get righteousness. And if all these aspects are there in your personality and your life, believe me, you will be 100% successful. So start today. Read the last verse first, get the confidence, and start reading the Bhagavad Geeta. Happy journey. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Namaskar.